Hey everybody, and welcome to everythingvoiceover.com. My name is Justin D. Torres, and today we're going to review the Logitech G13 gamepad. Now, the first thing that I gotta tell you is that it is a peripheral, and it does cost a little bit of money, and let me show you a picture of what exactly it is. Okay, this is the Logitech G13 gamepad. It is mostly for, yes, that's right, gamers, using for role-playing games and whatnot, but this can be huge when it comes to helping submit your auditions quicker and even editing quicker. And I'll show you a couple of ways I use it for editing and for submissions. But the big thing about this, big thing about this is that it has what we call hotkeys. And there's another video that I'm going to put up where we show how hotkeys help you submit auditions quicker, and that's what this little situation is about. And I also am a World of Warcrafter, so there's there. And I also have a Reaper profile. Now, the reason why these are so good is for this particular reason. Let me just go ahead and, It has an ability called multi-key. Multi-key, where you can record the keystrokes of something, and then it'll be assigned to it so that every time you press that number, it'll be those keystrokes. Now, the reason why that's so good is that you can actually figure out a way to make to submit auditions to voices.com or voice123 with one click of one button, not a mouse move, not a mouse click, because mouse clicking actually takes a lot longer if you have to point and click. But if you could speed up all your submission process with just the click of a button. Not to mention, it's a more ergonomically suited keyboard. You don't have to have your keyboard in one spot. It actually curves your hand very well, so you'll be able to access only the buttons you need, and it'll feel good, and it'll prevent you from getting like carpal tunnel and stuff like that. Also, another good thing about Reaper is it has these two little side buttons that are very easy to get to with your thumb. I've hit it with space here, but I've assigned actually with Reaper, this Shift plus R is adding a region to my Reaper things. So instead of having to left click and Shift R, suddenly I just press that button, and guess what? I've got myself a region. So there's something really good about having the ability to assign multiple keys to one key, and also having your hand be in the right spot at all the right times, and you'll figure out where it is comfortable and what keys you need to put in. Now, let's look at price wise. Now, this idea came to me when I went to the Voices.com conference, and I taught there. And then someone was also teaching. This guy Joe Zija was also teaching about at the same time about workflow things, and he talked about a macro keyboard. And I looked all over for a macro keyboard, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But what I did find was this, the Logitech G13. And actually, this is on sale from when I last saw it. $54 is a lot cheaper than when I had it. And these are the type of things that you might want to look into to speed up your stuff. And if you are a gamer, the good thing about these little G13 and probably Orb Weaver and all those other ones is that they have profiles connected to it. So I don't have to switch it to an audition profile when I go into Chrome. It automatically does it for me. And whenever I go into Reaper, it automatically switches to that profile. So I don't have to keep the same profile on all the time. It'll remember what profile I'm on by the application that I have running. Now it's pretty like I said, it's an investment, but I think now even looking at this, these are newer prices that the Logitech G13 is a really good deal. And if I was a new person and I do a lot of voiceover auditions, I'd want to give it a shot. There is one thing, and this is for all you newbies when it comes to computers, it is learning a new peripheral, and that's pretty tough. You are doing something different with a new keyboard, and you're trying to figure out how to make things easier. This is going to replace your keyboard for just the editing and just the submitting process. You still got to type in. It's not going to be like you have the option of naming things differently. This is just to give you an easier realm and a more efficient realm for editing and submitting auditions and playing games and all the other stuff. So yeah, if you're looking for a really great peripheral that will speed up your process, I'd say go for a macro keyboard, or any one of these other macro keyboards are probably just as good. I haven't worked with the Orb Weaver or the Tartarus, but it was a little bit out of my price range, especially with something that I was just trying out. But now it has definitely become a mainstay on my computer desk. So I use it all the time, and throughout the next couple of weeks, I will be putting up videos showing exactly how I use the G13 to speed things up. And of course, there are ways where you can use your keyboard, and there's programs out there that will actually record your keystrokes. So you may be able to use your own keyboard to do this kind of stuff. Me, it feels a little bit easier just to not mess with my regular keyboard and have something on the side that has all that stuff attached to it. Because, like I said, if I'm writing an email and suddenly my A is connected to 5 tabs and an enter, then it could get a little annoying. So I'm glad to have all the technical stuff dedicated to this lovely G13. So that's been the review of the Logitech G13. If you're looking to streamline your workflow and you've been doing editing for a while and you know how to edit and you're looking for just a little bit of an edge to speed things up so much more, I definitely recommend going for the Logitech G13, or at least looking for some sort of peripheral that has programmable settings, that has hotkeys, and that also, if you think about what a gamer does, a gamer's on their keyboard a lot. So you're probably gonna, if you're a true voiceover person, you want it to be a career, you're gonna be on the computer a lot, and you're gonna want to make things easier for yourself. So for newbies, you may not want to try this yet until you've mastered the editing software that you're on, but for us seasoned veterans, you may want to give it a shot. Okay, this has been, my name's Justin D. Torres. Feel free to subscribe to us on YouTube. Go ahead and head to Twitter and follow us at EverythingV. Check out the podcast on SoundCloud. Check out the website. Thanks for listening, and I hope this helps you out. Take care.